to make sure they get their game right.
Kamara gets it again on second down.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Carr now on first down.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Carr will try it again on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to Chris Olave.
And it's third down.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Throwing his Carr on third down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
From midfield, here's Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Carr completes it, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Carr now to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Backed up here. A tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On play action, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete. The field goal unit for New Orleans. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is indeed good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And, Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, and the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-1 as opposed to the 2-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
Yep. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows to 10-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Intended receiver there was Donald Parham, but it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Saints defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The Chargers at 3-4 on the year coming into play. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
3rd down and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
That's good for 28 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And his kick here is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that one.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert.
This pass hauled in by Dotson.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Well, we're going to get another look at this one. Dennis Allen not happy, so he has thrown the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Hey, Ray. Hey, Kappa.
Herbert. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. To throw his car. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position. On 2nd down, here's Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. More from L.A. in a moment.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Johnson.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith from 8 yards out.
And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
His throw incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Here's Herbert now on second down. He sets to fire deep. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. So we have reached halftime.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Go.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And
now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So here are the Saints to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. Carr now on first down.
There's Chris Olave.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
You're mine.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
Hey, 734.
Now Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the gun now on third down, Carr.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line.
Go Chiefs.
Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Going right back to Michael Thomas. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Carr going to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Foster Moreau, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Now the try here for the point after.
Hey, check, alert, Bravo switch,
And the lead is up to 14. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Herbert just beat the play clock. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
5-9. Now it's Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Herbert now. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Chargers are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Here's Carr to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th.
Carr completes it.
Oh, some strong running.
Still on his feet.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Colin Saunders, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Herbert. That is caught, and he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Darius Davis,
34 yards.
and the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Carr. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Chargers are right back in this football game. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Home trips right.
Ready. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's caught inside the 30. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Cook with a run on 1st down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, Kappa. 12.
Throwing, Herbert.
Flush to his right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. James Cook, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Herbert. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for two and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the one and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
The Charger drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Herbert going to throw.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number one receiver.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be ready for that. That time they weren't. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Herbert to throw.
And this is caught by Williams. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Herbert.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
21.
Now Herbert.
Flushed out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Okay, so he stepped foot out of bounds. Charles came back in first to touch it, and they got him for illegal touching.
Yeah, and you know it doesn't matter either, Brandon. Catch it, don't catch it. If you're the first to touch it, that's going to draw a flag.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game.